I believe we have Andrea Ferguson with us now on the phone. Andrea, are you there?
Yeah.
Andrea, your family falls into one of these, we mentioned this earlier, it's unimaginable to me, but you have a child from Oxford who went through the shooting at Oxford High School who's now at Michigan State. Is that right?
Yeah, it's a surreal experience, to be honest with you. I never expected in my lifetime to have to experience two school shootings. And there's several kids there that our daughter's friends with that are going through the same thing. Yeah. It was very shocking, to say the least.
It defies the imagination. Tell me a little bit about what this evening has been like for you as a parent.
Well, first of all, our daughter was across campus near where the shooting happened, and she had just ended class and hopped on a bus and went across campus and called me. And while we were on the phone, all of a sudden she started getting text messages, and it was like reliving Oxford all over again. It was surreal. It was the phone call, the word shooting, shooter. It was surreal. And then we started getting the emails, and that's when we knew that it was serious. But we also knew, the rumor mill goes crazy, and you really have to avoid that.
You've had experience with that part, too, unfortunately. Your daughter just started in this semester, right? Just started in January. So it's still pretty new to East Lansing and the campus,
even a
right?
Month, maybe a little over a month.
Yeah, she hasn't even been there. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, this week we're celebrating her being 10 years cancer-free, so it was supposed to be a celebratory time.
Wow, wow. That is so much.
And here we are, another school shooting.
Yeah. You have to, how does, so far, I know you've been in communication with her, how does she seem tonight? Is this, you would expect this to light off all kinds of horrible memories and images for her. How is she tonight?
It was terrifying. It was absolutely, unbelievably terrifying. But I have to say, once the reality kicked in, she knew what to do. Mm-hmm. And that's what's important, is that the kids know what to do. Yeah.
They've been trained on this.
Yeah.
The worst skill set to have to develop, right?
Yeah, but it's true.
Yeah, it's really, really surreal to have to worry about this and to actually know exactly what to do. I mean, my husband and I both went into action like never before.
I'm certain that's true. We just hit, as we mentioned earlier, November was just the one-year anniversary. So what happened at the high school was sort of refreshed for you and your family again, right?
Well, our daughter graduated last year, so we were pretty happy to say goodbye to that school year.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
And, just trying to look at our blessings and look, at what we do have and focus on the positive things. And we were really looking forward to the school year.
Yeah. Mm.
And now this. Just another hurdle to get over.
Yeah. I imagine you spent a lot of time trying to figure out what's wrong in America.
I can't tell you how many phone calls I got today from people saying, how can this even be real?
Yeah.
And I know so many Oxford families are sitting there tonight, wondering, and so many of us, Ava has one of her best girlfriends was right there when the shooting happened at Oxford, and she was going to go away to school, and she didn't go away for these reasons, and here we are, and all I could think about was her tonight. Yeah. And her mom was the first person I called. It's because it's surreal, and her best friend, she lost her best friend in the Oxford school shooting, and this is awful. This isn't what we send our kids to school for. This shouldn't be happening. And I don't know what the answers are. I don't know how. I don't know what the answers are. I don't have the answers. No. If I knew, I just don't know.
Andrea Ferguson, our hearts are with you and your family. It's just almost too much to take in that you've gone through this now twice. But we wish you peace and all the best to you and Ava.
Yes, I'm glad
God
your
bless
daughter
the
is okay.
families of the victims.
Yep.
Yeah.
So right.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Andrea.